20 past the hour, we are tracking Hurricane Sandy. Some evacuations have already been ordered, and if you're along the coastline, you should be finishing up your preparations now. Let's take you live now to Rehoboth Beach, Delaware. NBC's Tan Trong is there live. Tan, the big festival going on, are people obviously out there enjoying themselves, but any of them thinking of leaving early in anticipation of the storm?
Well, the big time to make the mass exodus is going to be tomorrow morning. That's what a lot of people are saying right now. Take a look at the boardwalk, Warren, actually. I mean, this is still a very crowded scene, but take a look closer to the right. You can start seeing signs of the businesses here now that the crowds are kind of dying out and they're going to be moving out tomorrow. They're starting to board up, and you're going to start seeing a lot of sandbagging as well. But there's still a lot of people right now on the beach because, as you can probably see too, the water is starting to get really kicked up at this point. The wind has been pretty steady, but they're actually anticipating, as the conditions start to deteriorate starting tomorrow, they're expecting a storm surge between 4 to 8 feet. And because of the proximity to the water, we have the Chesapeake Bay to the west and obviously the Atlantic Ocean here behind me. There's going to be a lot of concern for coastal erosion and a lot of beach erosion as well. But as you've been mentioning probably all day, as the system starts moving north and northwestward inland, we're talking about inland flooding as well. But they have about 2,000, regionally 2,000 utility workers on standby because they're anticipating massive and widespread power outages. But when you start factoring how big the storm is and the swath that's going to be affected, you take a look at that, they're probably anticipating 20,000 utility workers on standby because of the power issues that we're going to have. Last year with Hurricane Irene, there were about 6 million people without power. They're anticipating this is going to be probably well above 6 million as well. Obviously, it's going to be a wait and see type of situation, but right now, people are just enjoying the sights, and they're going to be probably leaving starting tomorrow. Warren?
All right, thanks very much, Tan Trong in Rehoboth Beach, Delaware. Now we're going to send it over to our Global Forecast Center. We are going in depth with hurricane specialist Dr. Greg Postel. Greg, how's it looking? We're starting to get the 5 o'clock information, and how's that changing things?
Well, we will be soon, and Sandy's behaving as we've expected, and as the models have suggested so far. Right now, the center is about 350 miles east of Jacksonville, Florida. Right about here, there's a little cluster of thunderstorms right above where the low-level center is. That is the sort of hurricane-like, if you will, part of this circulation. A lot of the rain showers and gusty winds extend way out from the center, particularly on the west and northern side. That's the nor'easter part of this system. So it's really you got two in one here. You got the nor'easter part, the very large sprawling effects, and yet the small little core that's right here, that's warm core, almost tropical or hurricane-like right near the center, where the winds are estimated at 75 miles per hour. Pressure there is 961, and the whole thing is moving northeast at 11 miles per hour. So let's look at the official cone from the Hurricane Center. It is now going to be moving northeast over the next 24 to 36 hours. The official forecast tomorrow morning is at 75 miles per hour. Between now and then, it'll be largely paralleling the southeastern U.S. coast. But then later on tomorrow night, it'll begin to turn north, and then very likely tomorrow night start to make that left turn or west turn toward the coast, and very likely the center crossing the coast late on Monday. So what we've got to be careful now is with the center of circulation coming ashore now, it's seemingly more and more likely, like along the New Jersey coast. Generally speaking, the impacts from the high winds and the heavy rains will be spread out over hundreds of miles on either side of the center. But regarding the storm surge and the most intense coastal impacts, they will likely come in along and just to the north of that track. So that's going to be where it's going to be critical to know exactly where that center comes in. But overall, the very bad weather will be spread all the way from New England down to the Carolinas over the next several days. So let's look at one of the forecast models that shows you the timing of where the center of Sandy will go. And this is the US GFS model. Here's where the center of circulation is expected to be this evening, Saturday, 5 o'clock. There's the timestamp. Let's move forward in time, paralleling the coast. And then tomorrow afternoon, the center will be maybe 150, 200 miles east of Cape Hatteras, North Carolina. Strong gusty winds there included in Cape Hatteras, along with heavy rains. But thereafter, watch carefully what happens to the forecast. Right at about 3 a.m. Monday morning, that's when we expect that left turn moving on shore. This has it moving on maybe 7, 8 o'clock Monday evening. That's the center, but the effects coming in well before that. So you need to have your preparations done for this, certainly in New York, New Jersey, Delaware. Finish them tomorrow because conditions on Monday will be rapidly deteriorating as Sandy gets closer with the effects well out in advance. So with that, send it back to you.
All right, thanks very much. Now, as we track Hurricane Sandy, we are getting in some pretty nice video from our viewers. Take a look at this one. Eyewitness video from Cape Fear, North Carolina. Already seeing some of the effects of Hurricane Sandy along the coastline. The winds kicking up the surf and also the foam. Send us your video, if you can do it safely, and pictures to eyewitness@weather.com or weather.com/eyewitness.